There are thousands and thousands of dogs and cats right here in Pittsburgh who are homeless for one reason or another. Their owners no longer want them, they're strays, or even worse, they're sick and injured, picked up by animal control. These animals have little hope of ever finding a home. But there is a place where the future is brighter for many, many animals. I'm Leslie Merrill McCombs, and this is Animal Friends. This is Jake, a face only a mother could love. Maybe so, but Jake's day is about to get a whole lot better. This is William Pollard. He's learned a lot about animals in his 81 years.
See, a dog and cat got more sense than human beings. Oh yeah. They know who's gonna do something to them, they know who's gonna treat them good.
Mr. Pollard adopted his beloved dog Coke from Animal Friends 9 years ago. The day he had dreaded for so long finally came.
That hurt me so bad, you could hear me for a whole 2 blocks.
Lucky for Mr. Pollard, Animal Friends was waiting with open arms and paws.
I looked over and saw him. I loved him and I'd take him home. Me and him would do one thing, we fished together and everything.
Was it love at first sight?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go home.
Who will be next? Today, 180 animals patiently wait their turn. And they wait and wait. There are cages for 155 of them, but because of the crowded conditions, some have to wait in offices. They wait in bathrooms and in hallways. And they wait in the laundry room. Animal Friends is Pittsburgh's only no-kill shelter. That means that no animal is ever euthanized for lack of space. Ever. So they make do. A new facility is desperately needed.
What I have for you. Here's the rest of your fancy feast, pretty lady.
This is Diamond. She is a lucky girl. Not only because she gets to run in the hallway while she waits, but because she is alive. This puppy was rescued by a kind woman who was brave enough to step into the middle of a pit bull fight and pull her to safety. Mary Johnston, head of the medical department, has nursed her back to health. Today, the patient is Teddy.
This looks 300 times better than when he first came in. He was hit by a car, and he had what's called a degloving wound, where the skin gets torn off the flesh, and this whole area was like raw meat. We've been doing these wrap changes now for probably 2 months. I'm pretty sure, especially strays that are injured, taken in by the police and stuff, are put to sleep.
Not Teddy. Not at Animal Friends. With a new lease on life, he already has a new home waiting for him when he heals. Tiber's story is similar. He'd been bitten by another animal. Mary and her team treated him with antibiotics, but the bone deteriorated. His leg had to be amputated.
As you see, Tiber does quite well. You wouldn't even know he was missing a leg.
And it doesn't slow him down while auditioning for a new home. He hopes to be next. The medical staff at Animal Friends performs these procedures in some unlikely areas. A new facility is desperately needed.
As you can see from working in a hallway as the medical exam room and the treatment room and visitors room all combined in one, and we're crawling all over each other, and there's carriers stacked everywhere, and with the new facility we'll be able to do all the surgeries on site, and we won't have to be taking them to other veterinarians, and that will save a lot of time. We'll be able to do more, we'll be able to handle more animals and place more animals.
Animal Friends adopted out 2,200 dogs and cats last year, even with the cramped conditions in the Strip District.
Animal Friends, this is Sarah.
An army of more than 450 active volunteers makes sure that every one of these animals is taken care of while they wait their turn. Mandy Urban takes her job to heart.
These animals all need love. They need a home, most importantly, but at least now, while they're here, they can get love and attention and affection because they're all so sweet, and that's all they need. And someone brought them here for whatever reason, but it's not their fault.
Today, other volunteers are walking the dogs. Unfortunately, there's no green grass in which the dogs can run and play, so they walk on the pavement. They've grown used to the alleyways of the city and the gravel in the parking lot. A new facility certainly wouldn't hurt. This little guy gets to go on a special mission today. Somewhere, someone will learn the value of animals because of him. Animal Friends has some phenomenal outreach programs in the community. Kane Hospital Senior Center gets a visit today. They call this pet-assisted therapy. Studies have shown that contact with an animal can lower blood pressure and reduce stress. Looks like it's working.
You feel him, Annie? There you go.
For the children at School for the Blind, the touch of a warm, furry, lovable dog brings joy and comfort. An animal's work is never done. He's a companion, a healer, therapist, rescuer, and a friend. And an athlete. Back at Animal Friends, an obedience class allows these dogs to show off their skills. From puppy preschool to graduation, the dogs jump through hoops to please their owners. Bonnie Blackster will decide if this adorable puppy may need obedience classes in the future. She's the lucky one today. Everyone who's seen this little cutie wants him. Bonnie saw him first, and Max is going to a great home. This is Kathy Hecker. She's the humane officer at Animal Friends. She investigates abuse cases and educates the community to try and prevent animal cruelty and violence. Today, she gets a call about a dog living in poor conditions.
Hi, sir. Kathy Hecker from Animal Friends. There's a dog at this property.
Yes.
I'm the humane officer, and someone asked to check the dog out. Concerns whether the dog is out without shelter. Is she friendly?
Yes.
Always ask if she's friendly. There are times when I'm coming back at 8 o'clock at night. I have no commercial spaces open. I have no animal control spaces open. I have no foster homes available to me. And I've got a car full of animals and nowhere to put them. And I'll call ahead, and all of a sudden it's this mass undertaking where everybody's moving everything into different corners and setting up temporary cages and doing the best that we can for the animals. We're totally cramped, and the overflow is unbearable at times. I don't know how the kennel workers keep up.
David Swisher is the executive director of Animal Friends.
It's so urgent. Animal Friends has certainly outgrown our facility right now. We even rent parking from the city of Pittsburgh, and we'll only have that for a short time. So Animal Friends will need additional space to continue to grow. Right now we're rather stagnant because of our physical facilities, and with a new facility we'll be able to grow and really expand our programs.
And with the new facility, there will be room for storage. Everything and everyone will have its own space. More animals will be saved, thousands more every year.
In our new facility, we'll have a veterinary clinic that will augment our animal birth control program, and we will be able to increase spaying and neutering of pets from 6,000 probably up to 15,000 a year.
This is the plan. Animal Friends will have a comprehensive resource center which will be at least 24,000 square feet. The site is 13.5 acres of wide open space. There'll be room to run. In fact, 1.5 miles of walking trails, green grass, off-leash areas to play. You've got to think outside the cage. They're reaching out for your help. Please, don't let them down.